Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, MacGirl25 Antonietta. It's Saturday, so we're doing Saturday favorites. If you don't know or you're not familiar with my channel, instead of doing Friday favorites like most YouTube beauty lovers do, I tend to try and be a bit different. So I'm doing my Friday favorites on Saturdays, hence Saturday favorites. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in. I have a few products and some, well, not some, maybe one or two are repeats from the previous week, but I wanted to show them to you anyways because I've been truly enjoying them and I want to share them with you. So I'm gonna jump into face first. I've been going between two foundations this week, and one I'm actually wearing right now. And the first one that I'm wearing right now is the MAC Mineralized Moisture Foundation. So this is what it looks like. It is in the color, I'm in the color right now, NW30. Normally when I choose NW30 in other MAC foundations, it's more of a yellowy tone. I noticed that this one's more of a pinkier tone opposed to yellow. I do like it because it's more of a luminous glow finish. So I think it's comparable to the L'Oreal Lumi foundation that I have shown you guys in the past in my previous videos. And this is just a higher end version. I think that this does give you a luminous effect, but not as luminous as the L'Oreal one does. The L'Oreal one gives too much of a luminous glow, and then sometimes you just look like a disco ball and it doesn't work. You have to kind of dumb it down a bit with some powder. This one you don't need to do that, but it still gives you a glowing effect. So that's why I really love this. For me, I could probably only pull this off until it gets a little bit more warmer, only because my skin naturally is combination to oily, and I get really oily in my T-zone area when the weather starts to warm up a bit more. So I'll probably be able to pull this off just a few more weeks, maybe 1 week or two. And as it gets warmer, I'll have to change out from this one because this is more of a winter foundation for me. I've been really enjoying this. I'm wearing it today. You can tell, like, it doesn't give you too much of a shiny. This does not have any SPF, so just make sure you use a moisturizer with an SPF underneath if you do tend to try it out when you do go out, regardless if it's winter or summertime. Make sure you wear some sort of SPF underneath. But I've really been enjoying this. I think this goes for about $40, $38 to $40. The next foundation I've been using more than the one that I just showed you is my MAC Studio Sculpt Foundation with SPF 15. This is more of a gel consistency, and it is an NW35, believe it or not, and I can tell you right now, NW35. But if you compare the two, this one's more of a yellow tone. I know, like, my lighting is not the greatest for you guys to really tell. This is more of a pinky tone in this NW30. This is more of a yellow tone, and this is NW35. This one matches me a little bit more than this one does on the tone of skin wise, because I'm more of an olive yellow complexion. So but these are the two I've been enjoying. This is a gel consistency. I really love it in the wintertime. I can pull it off in the summertime on cooler days, but this I really do enjoy because it's not it doesn't have oil in it to the point where it makes you an oil slick. So that's why I like it. If you use a beauty blender with this, your skin looks flawless. I've got so many compliments on this when I used a beauty blender to apply it. So been really loving that. So that is for foundations. I've been using the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder to just set under my eyes when I put concealer on, only because The concealers that I use are all by MAC right now, and even though they say that they won't crease, it's always good to set your concealer with some sort of powder. Just don't overdo it. Like light tap and then apply, just so that the concealer doesn't move, and I've been really loving this. I originally bought this for a Halloween look in October, and it was pretty light. It's in the shade Sandstorm number 4. So it is pretty light, and I didn't want to throw it out because I didn't want to waste it. It is pretty inexpensive, so you can get this for $4 at your local drugstore, so it's not expensive at all. But I didn't want to waste it. I didn't want it just to sit there, so I tried to figure out what I could use it for in my daily makeup routine, and I figured out that, well, since I want my under eyes to look a teensy bit brighter than, you know, the rest of my face, obviously I could set my under eye concealers with this instead of having to go spend, you know, $50 on a high-end product when it's not really needed. So I've been really loving this. It's inexpensive. You can get at the drugstore. It's cheap. You know, it doesn't crease. Just don't overdo it. If you're going to use it all over your face, it's very finely milled, so you don't have to worry about that. But you just want to make sure that when you apply this, you make sure that you're not oily, and if you're applying this throughout the day, you blot first and then apply this so that you don't look cakey in the end. But yeah, been really loving this. Eyebrows, which is what I'm wearing today. My Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate. I am obsessed with this. I haven't worn it every day this week because I kind of want to, I have been wanting to do a little bit of a less bolder eyebrow this week, so I've been mixing it up. I use this some days, and I use my Lancome pencil other days when I don't want a BAM eyebrow. I'm wearing this today. They are amazing. I suggest that if you have issues with your brows, they don't stay still. You want something that's very defining so that they, you know, they pop out, because, you know, eyebrows are important. They frame your face. I would go check out the Dip Brow Pomades. They're about $23 here in Canada. Yes, they're a little bit pricey. However, you get a lot of product, and you only need the tiniest bit. Like, I've had this thing for like 2.5, maybe 3 weeks now, and that's all I've used. And I've used this almost every day, minus a couple days here or there. So you don't need a lot. You need a lot of product for what you pay for. This thing should last you a long ass time. I've been loving it. So eyes. I haven't been really using eyeshadow palettes. The shadow palette that I had for the month of March was my Narcissus palette, and I did a review on that. And if you guys haven't seen it, just go back to one video and you'll see the palette review. I was not too thrilled with it, and it kind of disappointed me. It partially disappointed me, so I didn't really gravitate towards it this week as much. What I did gravitate towards is my Stila eyeshadow in Kitten. I would honestly swatch it for you guys, but I dropped this and it shattered. So I tried to put it back together, and I dropped it again and it shattered again. So if I open this right now, it's going to be an utter disaster, and I just don't want to open it right now. Hopefully in the near future I can go get a new one, but in the meantime, this is my Stila shadow in Kitten, and I'll show you guys there. And we won't be opening this up because it is definitely going to be a complete disaster. But I've been using this all over my lid, and then just taking a deep brown and putting in some definition in the crease. That's what I've been doing during the week. When I'm not using Stila Kitten, I'm using my e.l.f. Duo eyeshadow duo. This one is in Mocha Swirl. So I used to be obsessed with this, and you can tell I've used quite a bit of it. There's like a darker brown and then like a lighter shade here that you could either use for your lid, all over the lid, and your brow bone if you want to. Usually I'm putting the dark mocha color in the crease when I use Kitten this week. So these are the two I've been using back and forth. And e.l.f. products are so affordable. This little guy I think was like $2. So if you have access to an e.l.f. Counter, or if you go online and purchase a whole bunch of makeup, they're really, really, really inexpensive. You guys can get these for like $2 or $3 and you're good to go. So I've been really loving this one. Underneath my eyeshadow as a eyeshadow primer, I've been trying to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in anti-aging. This is like a deluxe sample size, and it's been lasting me for like ages. So I'm trying to get through this. I find that this one is a little bit more oily than I want in an eye primer, if that makes any sense. I find Urban Decay primers are a little bit more oily than an average primer, an average eye primer. So far to date, my favorite eye primer is a cross either from the Nacc Painterly Paint Pot or the Smashbox eye primer, which is amazing. If you haven't checked that one out, go and check it out. But I've been using this all week. I find that if you use a little bit less than what you normally would, it's not as oily. But the formula of these are a tad bit oily, and I don't know why, and I'm not sure if it's because maybe it's old. I'm not sure, because I got this not too long ago, so I couldn't tell you. I have been using it. It does the job. You just got to be careful with the amount you put on, because sometimes it can get a little bit oily, so just be careful with that. Hands? Yes, hands. I've been using the Bath & Body Works Antibacterial Moisturizing Hand Lotion in Cucumber Melon. I absolutely adore this lotion. It was my favorite for when I'm at the office and my hands get really dry. I finished the one at my desk a while back, and I just keep forgetting to bring my backup. But I've been keeping this at my bedside table and putting this on at night before bed, and it's so springtime scent type of thing. So I've been really enjoying this. As you can tell, I'm almost done. And I go through hand lotions and body lotions like crazy because I'm constantly moisturizing. I'm very dry. My body gets very dry. My hands get very dry and cracky in the wintertime. And in the summertime, if that makes any sense. A reason is because I'm always sitting out in the sun in the summer, so my skin does get dry. So that's why I constantly have to put hand lotion, body lotion. There's always some sort of lotion in my favorites because I use it all the time. Okay, so lippies, I only have two. The first one that I've been wearing all week is my Lime Crime lipstick in Babette. This is a very popular lipstick here on YouTube. It is like a coral nude pink. Can you guys see that? Coral nude pink. You gotta be careful with this because they are very creamy and moisturizing, which is not a bad thing. But this particular color here, if you don't wear a lip liner with it, it looks weird on your lips. You have to either wear a lip liner or wear a light coat of this instead of, like, you know, smooching it on, because for some reason it just looks weird when there's no liner on. But I've been really enjoying that. What I've been doing is I've been dabbing it on my lips and I'm out the door. So been really loving this. Also, I've been wearing the Stila, what is this called? Color Bomb lipstick in the shade L, and it's just another bright pink, as you can tell. And this is what it looks like. Very pigmented. They're both very pigmented lip products. So if you're in the market for a bright pigmented lip product, then go check these out. This is the Stila Balm lipstick, and this is the Lime Crime lipstick in Babette. So I've been loving these two, and that's what they look like. This is Babette Lime Crime, and this is Stila L. Very gorgeous. Just so you guys know, these ones have a tiny hint of peppermint to them, so if you don't like that pepperminty feel, you might not like these ones. But it's not strong. It's very, very faint, and it doesn't last at all. Like, maybe for the first minute or two, it'll stay there, and then it's gone. You don't notice it anymore. So just as a heads up. But I've been loving these two this week. What's on my nails? What's on my nails? I've been wearing two different colors. The last half of the week, I've been wearing an old color that I have. This is like a purple. It's called Funky Dunky by OPI, and this is from their Shrek line. I don't know if you guys remember when they had their Shrek release a few years back. So this is from that collection. It is a gorgeous purple. Love it. It's a bit darker than an average bright nail for summer, but it's still purple nonetheless, and that's what I really felt like wearing at the end of this week. So you get like a purple bomb, I guess you could say. I don't know. I don't know if they still sell this color. You'd have to probably search Amazon or Nail Polish Canada. Check out Nail Polish Canada to see if they have any more of these, because sometimes they have older collections from a few years back. So that's what's great about that website. So been loving this. I'm wearing it. I've been wearing it all second half of the week. First half of the week, I've been wearing Essie's Butler Please. And in the bottle and on the nails in real life, they do look like this color, but when you take a photo of it, it kind of changes to a deeper blue, which is not true to color, but when you do put it on your nails, it is true to color. So I've been really enjoying this one in the beginning of the week. So these are the two that I've been wearing pretty much all week long. And my favorite song of the week is still by John Legend, All of Me. And I'm still reading Hunger Games Catching Fire. It's really hard for me to be able to sit down and enjoy a book straight, because my job right now, my full-time job, is very demanding. I've been busy anyways, regardless, with work nonstop. So when I do get like a moment to myself, I'm either filming YouTube, or I'm blogging to catch up with my blog, or I'm just chilling out and I'm sleeping, because I do get woken up in the middle of the night sometimes for overnight escalations. So it's been really difficult to get this book finished, but I am still halfway through. I'm hoping that this weekend I can get through some of it in the evening with a cup of tea, because that's what I love to do. Make a cup of tea, open up my book, and just chill out. So we're hoping that that's going to proceed. But my favorite show of the month, well, I've been watching Friends all month because I just love Friends. That's like my ultimate favorite TV series. And my favorite movie of the month, I don't have one. I haven't really been watching many movies at all, really. So I've been just kind of laying low, working hard, and that's pretty much it. I really appreciate you guys for watching, liking the video, commenting. Please don't forget to subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys subscribing. It means the world. I want to say have a good weekend, guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye.